Okay, so this is the first time I'm doing this, but this is a showcase to all the stuff that I wear in airsoft. So we got first starting off with plate carriers. So as you can see, I run a FCPC, which is a knockoff of the FCPC. And I also I wear a Agilite K0. This is a real Agilite K0, but and here are fake plates, and here are also fake plates. But in this one, which is another FCPC multicam, I just got this one recently, another knockoff, but I run real plates in here. I don't have any sort of problems with any sort of IR reflection, so that's pretty good. Don't really mind it, don't really care for it. It's airsoft. I do it for milsims, and usually when I'm out there, no one tells me about it, so I think that's a plus. Now we're gonna go through what I have on here. So usually I carry 2 mags on the side for green team. Another 3 mags here, as you can see on the front placard, and then my admin pouch and my dangler pouch. Usually I keep a grenade inside of here, 3 maybe when it comes to tag-ins or reusable grenades. Any sort of like batteries, GoPro batteries, or anything that I might need, a small tool to do adjustments on, so I'll keep inside the admin pouch. Agilite phone case, keep my phone inside there, so whatever I need to do, maybe I need to check in with command or whatever, flip that out. And essentially, you know, I think it's a good thing to have. I haven't had any problems with it. So PTT, usually use that whenever I have a radio attached onto here. So that goes for the green look. Black vest, same thing, admin pouch, dangler, phone case, which I'm gonna replace soon. Don't really need that one. I'd rather go for the Agilite one. I think they're the best, in my opinion. Bag for whatever I may need, water, ammo, anything you can name will fit inside of here. Usually you keep a patch back there too. Same thing, same setup for the radio. Another setup for the 2 mags for this one. Usually I wear the black kit when I'm going to local fields, or usually going to an OP4. And 3 sets right here. These aren't the Agilite front placards that they have. It's a knockoff from Amazon. I think I like this one better, essentially, but everything else I have on here is Agilite made. This right here, so hard to freaking carry. As you can see, admin pouch, dangler, real plates, same placard style, PTT for ear more, as I have the same setup for the radio. Don't mind it, so I won't change it. Breacher patch with the water pack installed inside of it. Gives you that 2 look right here. You can put anything inside of here. Usually when people are breaching, real operators are breaching, they'll put like those the breaching stuff that they usually use within the water pack system, from what I've seen. But this is my go-to for when I'm currently now going to local fields, just so I can get that feeling, get used to running real plates, so level 3s, hard steel. I like them. Usually I'm gonna end up getting different plates and testing those out, but as of right now, this is my go-to plate carrier for essentially anything I do at the moment. So this right here, as you can see, my black kit battle belt. This is my very first one I think I had, or this is my second to first one. I got rid of the first one that I just bought, but this one I've been using for a while now. Molly all the way. This is the setup that I usually use. Like I said, this is my just put it on and go out there, which it's worked for a while now. I haven't had really any problems with it, except for the Velcro kind of dragging off the sides here. You probably can see it, all the wear and tear right there. So that's the thing. But other than that, I haven't had any problems with this battle belt. It's pretty cool. Another thing will be, these are the new battle belts that I run now. They're knockoff Agilite battle belts because they have the magnets in the back. I've had no sort of problems with these. I actually love these. They're probably one of the best knockoffs that I've ran for a while. I haven't got the real ones, so I couldn't just say, oh, this, that, and the fourth. But overall, I like it. I like it for how it runs. Got my two AR mags right there, two pistols right there, dump pouch, medic pouch right there, trauma kit pouch, sorry, and that's pretty much it. I run the I'm running essentially the bug on me right now, which I want to put on everything that comes with the multicam on when I get the chance to. But overall, this is pretty much the whole setup. I love, like I said, two magnets right there, they clip on, and there's no movement, there's no slouching or nothing like that. So I would invest in it. That's just me personally. Same thing going for the green one. Same thing, same setup, same knockoff, Agilite, magnetic, two magnets in the back, clips on. As you can see, it fits just like this. No slouch, nothing like that. Hold two mags right there, hold two mags right there. I'm left-handed, so I keep everything on the right side of me. My trauma I don't have a trauma kit on here. I have my general purpose pouch right here and a dump pouch right here that I fold up. But this is when I plan as green, and I like it. Like I said, no problems at all. Helmets. Helmets. We love helmets, especially when it comes to milsim, especially when it comes to, you know, just trying to look cool or whatever you want to do. So these two are PTS Influx helmets. I've been wearing these for a while now as well. Been running for a couple months to probably a year. I run real EMORs on these ones. I run fake knockoffs on these ones, but I'm gonna replace these eventually, since I do shooting with this one and I do shooting with these right here, which is my MCAM EMORs, as you can see from there. Got the light, the strobe light right there for whatever purpose I might need it for. A battery pack for the nods that I run. These aren't fake. These are actually digital nods that I run by V Tactical. They work for how they work. What I mean by that is if you have some moonlight, some illumination from the moon within the night, they're gonna work perfectly. If this is 0 to no light and it's really dark, you're gonna need an extra IR light, because that's just how digital are. Trying to get some analogs soon enough, but these are what I'm running. I have my polymer glasses in front of them so they don't get shot out. These are essentially like this right here closes them up. This right here lets me adjust it. So like I said, this is what I'm running for now for milsims, and I haven't had any problems. This is my design for my multicam helmet. For this one right here, like I said, fake EMORs, got a battery pack for the same setup for the MVGs. GoPro died. Like I said, this is a one-off thing. I don't practice my reviews or my videos. I just go with the flow. If it's not a AIRSOFT video that I'm making on shorts, I'm just doing stuff one at a time, one take. If it fucks up, do it as best as I can. But like I said, dead light, weighted on the back, same thing set up for the MVG pouch. I love these. I love the setup when it comes to the PTS Influx MVG mounts. They are really good in my opinion. They don't have the positive hooks on it, but these work just as fine. Only but downside about this helmet is the some people might like it, some people may not, but the M-LOK rails. You know, I found a way for them to work, and I haven't really had any problems with them for a while. So it's just whatever works. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You're gonna get something that works for you, and something that's gonna stick a while for you to not have to replace too soon. Same thing goes with this one. Same setup. Get the patch in the back. Real EMORs. Weighted weights in the back. Dead light. Same rail system. Comfort on these right here. Padding very well. I really like them. Like I said, it's MTech PTS helmets. Honestly, they're carbon fiber, so honestly I really like them. So gloves. The gloves are so no go, whatever, whenever. I wear gloves sometimes. I wear these for my multi-cam kit. I can't find the other one, but these are my tried and true gloves I always wear. If they're fucked up, if they're worn, torn out, that means I've been wearing them for a while, and they help me for a while. Same goes with these mechanic gloves. Wore them for a while. Missing the pads right here. There you have it. Now we're gonna go and talk about my guns, the ones that I use, the ones that I always been using, and why I transitioned from HPA, from AG to HPA to all the way to gas blowbacks. I'm probably sticking for gas blowback. I'm sorry, sticking from gas blowback for quite a while now. I'm gonna stick with them. So that being said, we're gonna go, since I have this already in my hand, we're gonna talk about this first. This is the Zevo 9 clone of I believe a Glock 17. Yeah. I got this whole setup right here for $300, a bundle wise from AIRSOFT Junkies. Shout out to AIRSOFT Junkies, by the way, for having this on their website and me being able to purchase this. Batteries were already included. It did not come with this mag. I actually these are ICS mags. I really enjoyed them. I haven't had any problems with them. Some people call them hit or miss. I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. So who knows? But overall, for me to get this gun to actually go into my Safariland holster, I had to shimmy this right here, as you can see. I had to shimmy that down, and then I had to put this. If it's just like that, it's gonna take some time for, once you do that, it takes some time for this material to actually like mold around it. The more you put it in, the more you take it out, the more you actually run with it, it's gonna be very much easy for you to just take out like this and just put it right back. So that's my pistol build, or my pistol. I didn't really build it. I haven't even touched the internals of it because it just works so freaking well. So if you ever want one of these, go to AIRSOFT Junkies, find it. The bundle might not be there. It may. So if you want to just get the gun by itself, I'm pretty sure it's still there. But overall, I love this gun. Always run it. Always will run it. So there you go. That's my pistol build. Another thing, my primary build when it comes to AR. So the reason why I went from AG to HPA to now gas blowback rifles, because I wanted something more realistic. Since I've been in the milsim side of things for quite a while, pretty much the start of my career, hobby career for airsoft, I essentially just wanted something more realistic. I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to get more into real steel, in which I do run real steel stuff. I run my Shadow Systems MR920 and I run a PSA AR-15 just to get accustomed to it. My first AR build, so I wanted to, like, you know, get more acquainted with it. But running gas blowbacks really does help you get acquainted with the whole system. You know, pulling the charge handle back. Got your flip side right here. Once you pull it back, that goes out. Got your bolt system. Everything in the seat. This is a CGS, a SEMA CGS Noveski 300 blackout setup. I love the way they did with it. Most of the internals are steel or aluminum, so I haven't had any sort of problems with replacing any parts at all with this gun. I do run a PSA AR-15 spring inside of here in a buffer tube. Yes, they do take real stuff within here to get that more maximum recoil feel and a more aggressive sound. In my opinion, it has more aggressive sound to it when it comes to me shooting it. I'm running a knockoff EOTech, but what I did is I added an extra spring within the battery system, because if you just have the simplest thing inside of here, it's gonna knock the EOTech off. It's gonna shut it off, You're not gonna get the best out of it as you want, but that's just how it is. So I put an extra spring inside of here, never cuts off every time I'm shooting, so it works pretty well right now. So that's just for the accessories part. I got electrical tape around here just to keep those wires kind of not in my way. I got the control panel right here for both setups. As you can see, I got the flashlight and I have my peg box. Probably gonna end up replacing soon, just to get something better on there and line up with the sights. Yeah, my EOTech sight, so I can do a bit more practice with passive shooting, especially at nighttime, especially running digital nods when they work. Suppressors and gas pullback, I say they do help a little bit. It's not the biggest difference in the world, but they give more of that tone of the sound. And you know, especially with real guns, a suppressor doesn't just completely quiet the gun. That's just that's just fucking Hollywood. I mean, you're not gonna get that in real life. I mean, you might get it with a subsonic 9mm running maybe a MPX 9mm subsonic. You might get some sort of difference out of that. But when you're running a 5.56 with a can and running that, you're not gonna get the biggest difference when it comes to quiet and what's loud and what's not. So all it does is pretty much, I say all it really does is dents out the sound around you. So it's not really a direct for where it's coming from, but as you know, it's there. I'm not the best at explaining stuff. I'm not a real professional. I'm not even a professional. I'm just an airsofter who does this for a hobby and milsim. So I'm learning from real professionals. I'm learning from people who really do this, and I'm just taking that knowledge, being humbled about it, and just giving it out to people who haven't heard it yet. So that's just my take on it. But like I said, I've been running this for a while, haven't had any problems. You know, probably the only gun that I use to also train with. So you know, like I said, I love that. I'm addicted. If you haven't seen my short before, when I did the showcasing on the recoil, I love the high ready. You know, since I'm left-handed, I keep my hands like this, so when I punch out, I have it just like that. Shoot about a couple times, flip back on safe, and yeah, that's my primary build. Another build, this is my secondary build. Same thing, CGS, same buffer tube, same AR spring inside of here. I run the Daniel Defense M4A1. I also love this gun as well. Haven't had any sort of problems with this. This used to be the Block 3 rail, but I changed it to Block 2 rail just to get Block 2 rail build within my hands. I'm missing some screws because when I did the change, I did this in my car, funny enough. I did this at Iron Knife. Yeah, I did this at Iron Knife. I was in my car and I wanted to I wanted to get the different rails, so I ended up changing this rail. As you can see, it's wobbly. This kind of sucks. But I was in I was in my car with all my tools. I was in the back. I had everything all laid out. Everything was like cluttered, but I made it work from how I wanted to make it work. So did this, put this on here, slapped everything on, went back out there for the 24-hour-and-a-half event we did at Iron Knife, and this is what I ran. It had no problems with this gun at all. But yeah, second, so when this one fails, I grab this, or I grab the bolt out of here, slap it in that one, and it's already good to go. That's why I love having two of the same brands of the same guns, because something goes wrong with the first one, you want to take this one out, or you're going to take the parts out of it, you're going to slap it in there, you're going to go out there, you're going to do your thing. And that's the sense of my gun build. Oh, I forgot to mention this. But for this gun, not only do I have those parts that I explained earlier for the recoil system, but I run a maple leaf barrel inside of here. I run so I took an eraser, right? I took a pencil, you know, the old high school yellow pencils with the red erasers, or maybe the white eraser on it. Took that off the pencil. I cut it up, did my alignments, and I put that into my my gun. And when I did that, I essentially got a better hop. I got a better retention on it, and I don't know if anyone else does that. I'm pretty sure there's other people who do that as well, just to get something that they put within their hop up to get that more consistent shot count out of it and more accuracy. So that's what I do for mine. That's why I'm able to run this gun the way I do, because of how I got it set up. But other than that, everything from this gun just works pretty well. So there you have it. That's pretty much all that I have to showcase at the moment. I'm going to be doing more shooting, more runs at the fields locally for now, until maybe Series Viking shows up next this coming 2026. Hopefully I'll be out there running my good old builds that I have. But if you like this video, if you like the showcase that I did, like I said, this is my unscripted, me show and tell. Whatever I have, I show you guys. Whatever I run, I do. I've been like I said, I've been doing this for I've been doing this ever since 2019. Now I'm 2025, going on 2026. So whatever you have, if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. I'll probably be sure to try to answer them as much as I can. But yeah, this is Reap IX, or you can just say Reap. I don't really go by the full name. Something, keep it short, keep it light, keep it small, keep it simple, keep it minimal. But I'll see you guys later.